Okay, what is everybody? I hope you guys can hear me well. I hope the microphone is on, but let me start the music and then I'll say hi to everybody. Because let's hope that the music is going to be at a good volume. It's looking like it, perfect. So let's start. Chunky, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Travis, welcome. Dino, welcome to you too. TTV, changed your name, I see. And yeah, I'm streaming a little bit earlier this weekend because, yeah, yesterday was crazy. Because, like I said, I had a friend over, and we were watching the UFC at 7 a.m. in the morning, and we stayed up the entire night. So yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted. I'm a little bit tired, but we're here now. So let's hope things go well. Megan, welcome to you too. Ben, very creative name. I see what you're doing there. But welcome to the chat. What map do you guys want to go on? I'm very open. I kind of feel like we could go on everything. I'd feel Leighton Lakes, I'd feel Hirschfelden. I'd be fine with basically everything, honestly. I just gotta turn down the music slightly for me, because it's getting a little bit loud. But yeah. Levi, welcome to you too. What map do you guys want to see? What do you want to prefer to see? Because I'm honestly open for doing some whitetail hunting, going on some parquet later, maybe going some Thehunter again, maybe some Silver Ridge. I feel it all. Wolf, welcome to you too. Big Mac, welcome to you. First time going to stream? Well, thank you for coming here. Thank you for joining in. LB, moin. Leighton Lake, Yukon, Medved. All I want is a big rag black buck. Oof, you got 2 days. You got 2 days, TTV. Damn, you guys are all over. You know what? Since the first one that I saw was Leighton, I think we're gonna go on Leighton first, and then I think we're gonna switch after that and go to something else. Jamie Pia Thompson, welcome from Denmark. Hello. I hope you are doing well. I hope your weekend has been good so far. Actually, now that I'm looking on it, Yukon seems to be the biggest one. So okay, let's go on Yukon then. Let's go on Yukon. I saw the votes now. But we're gonna have to start pretty much fresh because we have nothing unlocked on there. So I think that's gonna be pretty fun. Squish, how are you doing? I hope your weekend was fine. Now, since I'm tired, I had to go with something simple for tea today that was gonna give me some energy. So I have some green tea, and I don't even know what the other one is, but it has a bit of caffeine in it. So hopefully that'll get me a little bit more awake for today. But it is still very warm. It is very warm. For sure. Doing mission and saw level 5 Seeker deer. I was so excited. It was my first time in Seeker. Nice, Joshua. Congratulations on that. That is a really cool trophy to have for sure. Do you remember what he scored? Was he like beginning 200s, or was he like right over at like 198 is what they need, right, for diamond? So I hope it was a nice one, because they can look very nice for sure. Do you have the dogs, Big Mac? Yeah, we have the dogs. We are going to be playing with some dogs here. I have a very creative name for my dog at the moment. It is just purely dog. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a chat giveaway tomorrow where one of you guys can choose the name, or yeah, can choose the name for the dog for the live game. But we're doing that tomorrow. And this is where our current dog is right now. And I love this cinematic right here. The plane flying away. I think that is so cool. I really love that. I just think that looks great. But let's get going here. Let's go to the first outpost, and then I guess let's start hunting with some caribou and just stuff like that. HC, howdy, how are you? Welcome. First mellow turkey. Oh, nice. I don't think I have a mellow turkey. I've seen them before in like other people's videos, and a couple of you showed me some on the Discord, but I don't think I actually ever got myself a melanistic turkey. So that is very cool for sure. Just finished eating some eggs for lunch at an almost reasonable time. Oh, Jesus. Little applause for you there that you finally managed to get yourself some lunch. Very good. If you were gonna name it Dogkinsko, you should name it Doggy. Oh, I would have spelled that D-O-O-G-I-E as in Doggy. But I don't know. Let's see who wins. Maybe somebody comes up with a name like that. But come here, boy. Come here. Let's go to the outpost. Let's unlock this. I'm gonna need all the luck. Well, I hope you can find one. Like I said, you got 2 days left, and maybe try some multiplayer as well. Maybe somebody has a black buck on there and they just are not aware that they should try and shoot their 5s, because their populations are gonna get reset with 2 racks. Not gonna find a session. You might. Little applause. I mean, I can't really applaud loud. That's just gonna sound really bad on the microphone. So I gotta do like the mini applaud, you know, the tiny mini applaud. Copper. Don't know if I'll be here for long, but want to say hi. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope your weekend was good as well. Now I'm gonna just quickly try and get rid of these missions real quick, just so that I don't have to see. Actually, I can just turn missions off, can't I? Game mission. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Perfect. Missions are off. Let's go hunting. Let's look what we can find in terms of some caribou. Maybe we can even go looking for some wolves and just some general things. But before we do anything, let's get our bond up with our dog. So let's tell him to sit down. There we go. And let's pet him. Let's get that bond up so that we can level him up just a little bit quicker today. Owen, welcome. Did they fix Whitetail? I don't know if they fixed anything in terms of like the respawn things, but the Whitetail are definitely coming in a lot quicker. If you didn't see the video yesterday, I reset my time at 12:31, and at 12:40 I saw the first Whitetail deer at their zone drinking, and it was right at the tent where I'd reset the time. So something is seemingly going well. So I think I'm gonna try and go grind for some Whitetail to try and get myself that nice rare that I wanted. But he should be leveled up now. Let's get him to follow us. There we go. Good. I love that little hotkey that you can just press B once very quickly and it will tell the dog to just follow you. Did I not just turn off? Oh jeez, do I have to go? I don't want to see this all game. Sorry, I'm gonna quickly get this. Even though I have missions turned off, I thought that would go away, but it does not look like that. Not have the dogs. I am not too sure. You'd have to ask him. I'm not sure if he's listed in there as the official content creator. I am not too sure about that. I think you'd have to ask him about that. Good dog. Yeah, exactly. He's a very good dog. I love this fur coat. I think I'm gonna get one of these and then the almost fully black one as the second dog in the live game, because I do want to get 2 of them. I might get myself a 3rd one, like just a general companion dog who can do like the wolf howling and just other like just kind of for a companion dog, and then have one strictly for tracking animals and then one for kind of highlighting them more in that sense. I think that's going to be a good idea. HC, I'm the wrong person to ask about that in Classic for dogs. I haven't played Classic too much. I play Classic every now and again, but I haven't used the dogs in that game. But I do know that the dogs there can actually retrieve animals. But like they said in their stream as well, if the dogs are going to be good and if you guys all love the dogs, they're going to implement more dogs in the future. And I'm sure that there's going to be some kind of a retriever dog going to come out at some point later. So I would imagine that if this goes well, if the DLC does well and people generally are enjoying the content, what else do I have to do up here? That they would then be wanting to go ahead and have that as something that could be potentially in the future as another dog breed, and I think that'd be cool. But I'd probably go ask someone like Flinter or Scarecrow about that, because yeah, I have no real idea. I haven't used the dogs, like I said, in Classic yet. What's your favorite dog breed, IRL? I have 2. Well, I have 2 pugs. Is that my favorite dog breed? Probably. It's probably one of my favorite ones. The other one that I really love is oh, what are they called? I think they're called Huskies as well in English. But I just think they look really awesome. Like the way that their like fur is, I just think they're really cool. I also like Labradors, but I'm not the biggest fan of like really big dogs. I kind of like smaller to medium dogs, which is why I have 2 pugs. I mean, they're cute, they're small, they weigh like 10 kilograms. So they're really not that big and I can easily pick them up whenever I want to. Kaven, welcome to you too. The tan and black full coat is nice. Yeah, I think that's the last, like that's the darkest one, right, Squish? I'm pretty sure. pretty sure about that. To help me finish the SRP missions, so I'm not scared to do them alone. Do that, Big Mac. Go ahead and do that. I really must say, I played yesterday a little bit by with my friend next to me, and I just found myself sort of just going like, "Hey dog, come here, follow me, follow me." It was pretty fun, and like you actually feel like you're almost playing with somebody else even though you're not. So I feel like it adds a cool touch to the game if you don't want to play multiplayer and just kind of want to play on yourself, not on yourself, with yourself, on a single player map, because I don't know, it adds something to it. Just having a dog running around, having that feeling of somebody with you, it adds something nice to the game for sure. I don't have all the story missions done for Layton. Oh, I haven't done them either. I've gone all the way, I think it's called the Mr. Black mission or something like that, with like the black bear where you have to take a picture of him. Yeah, I'm stuck on that mission. It won't let me take the pictures, and then at some point I just gave up on it and was like, I'll do it some other time, and I never came back to it. Pugs, yeah, pugs are really cute. Especially because I don't have there's pugs that have really flat faces. But mine, they were, well, the ones that I have, they were bred kind of by the breeder to have a little bit longer noses so that they don't have the breathing issues, which I mean is really good. It also means that they have less just general issues with them in terms of breathing and heat or cold, so that they are not as the entire time. They can actually breathe normally and don't have those kind of blockades in their noses, which is really good. I've never really played Classic, but from what I've heard, the dogs in Classic, Caldwell did a much better job. Like I said, I can't tell you. I haven't played with the dogs in Classic, but I know that there's more variety. That's the one thing that I can tell you. That's the rest of it I couldn't tell you. I'd have to go off of what I would think, but obviously the dogs are going to look better in this game, just purely based on graphics, because, well, this is a lot newer engine. Classic is what, 10, 11 years old at this point. So obviously there's going to be a huge difference with things like that. Actually, do I want to go up to this house first? Yeah, let's go up here actually first, and then go looking around there for some caribou. And then later on, I think once we get up to kind of the northern part of the map, I think we can actually start looking for some wolves as well. I think that is a pretty good idea to do, because I want to see what the dog does with the wolves as well. But for that, we're going to have to unlock a little bit more of the map for sure. The full coat is the darkest one, yeah. I like that as well. I just prefer this one. I don't know what it's called. I think this is the tan and something freckled or something like that it's called. I honestly forgot what the name was. I just thought this one looked the coolest, so I picked it. And I didn't want to sit there going through all the little lists, what they're all called. I just picked one and went with it, because I was really eager to see how they're going to look in game and just play around with the dog. One of my parks, Martha, she has the breathing issues, but if you leave her, she'll figure it out on the next 2 minutes. Yeah, I know that they figured out, but obviously if they can have it without having those breathing issues because of how the parents were bred and those parents were bred, it's obviously better. I don't know what they're called in English. In German, if I said a direct translation, they'd be called sports pugs. So they also have a little bit longer legs. So if you look at my dogs, they probably, if this is their whole body right here, probably a good amount of this much is probably basically almost purely legs. This much is just their legs, which is almost, I think, it's almost 60% of their height is their legs, which makes it also good because they can run a little bit faster, even though one of my pugs actually has a shoulder issue, which makes it so that he can't really jump or walk up and down stairs as well. He kind of has to be carried everywhere because it's inflammatory basically. I think it just was too big, and it was noticed too late because, well, he was never really running around anywhere. He was just laying at our house, not doing too much, and if he walked normally, and it was only discovered really by accident because when he was at the doctor's, he like wouldn't want to jump up somewhere, and since he really doesn't jump anywhere here in the house, it's like we would not notice it. And so he got some medication to get it against it. It got better, but obviously the damage has been done and you can't really redo what happened, and it was like a genetic thing as well. So even if we caught it early, he would still have had bad like a bad shoulder and bad joints in general. Do you like the name Samson? Oh, that could be interesting. Samson, come here, come here. I could see myself saying that. Oh, did he just he just stopped with me saying that. Okay, let's get him to heal again. That was interesting. I was not planning on doing that, but that was perfect timing. Oh yeah, no, he showed it to me. He sent it to me, like right as he got it. It was so close. I'm so curious what's gonna be big rack or like big horns black buck. I'm really curious now after seeing that, because that thing was I think 0.1 above, if I remember correctly. So I'm just curious to see what is a really big black buck going to look like. Like how big would that thing actually be? Yeah, my pugs are 90%, 99.9% pug. I think 0.1 is something else because she's huge and really strong for some reason. Ooh, I don't know, maybe something with like a pit bull. I don't know, they're strong animals and they look meh similar, but I actually don't know with what the pugs were bred with. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that they're called like sports pugs here, and that's basically all I could tell you. I don't really know much else about how they're bred or why they're like that. But let's change the time. Let's make it 5:31, and then let's go out looking for ourselves first caribou, which, if I'm correct, I gotta walk this way. Yeah, okay. Let's head to those legs over there. What are your dog's names? So one of them is Connor and the other one is Anakin. So yeah, one of them was inspired by Star Wars, but the other one was just I don't know, we came up with Connor and that's how we came up with that name. They're also both brothers, so they have the same mother but different dads, and one of them kind of has the like beige fur coat, and the other one is kind of like blackish but with like white and gray spots all over it, which looks really cool. And I almost call it like the equivalent of a piebald for dogs, but he looks really awesome and they're both really cute. My dad is a veterinarian and we have a pug, and she would snore a lot when she sleeps, so he cut the little piece off her soft palate and now she doesn't snore. Interesting. My pugs don't snore at all, which is rather nice. They will sometimes, but it's very light, like you can barely hear it. But what they will do sometimes, which I think a lot of dogs do this, they turn on their back and then they just have their paws in the air, and they'll just play around in the air, and like sometimes they'll like slightly bark as if they're like playing in their dreams. It is so funny to watch. And I'm just like, what is he thinking in his head? Like, what is going on there? But it's funny to see, and it always makes me laugh. It always does. That's just some bison right there. Ritik Joe, welcome, how are you? Sports pug. That's like the direct translation. I'm not sure what the actual English name is for them, but that's kind of what they're classified as here in Germany, as like sports dogs or sports pugs. Which is nice because we actually went with them once to a like dog convention, I think you'd call it, where like you walk your dogs and they like rate the dogs based on how good they look, how healthy they are, and we actually won with both dogs once, which was rather cool. So I have like 2 little trophies upstairs, for one for each of my pugs. What do I think will be the next great one? Ooh, I actually think red deer. I think red deer would be awesome. Or mule deer. Red deer or mule deer. Either one of those I think would be so cool to see as a great one. I think that'd be very cool to see. Why that TTV? Why not people? I mean, it'd be 0.01%. My beagle is probably part basset. He has some very basset-like features, but we were told he was a purebred. I don't know. I feel like sometimes people who breed dogs will just be like, oh yeah, he's a purebred, just because those are usually worth more money, or they were fooled at some point in the past and they bought a dog thinking it was purebred and then it wasn't. Because, well, how are you really gonna guarantee it? Or like, how are you gonna ask somebody to prove it? Like, you can obviously with like the family history of the dog, but still that is pretty hard to do in most cases, at least. Now let's try and get that guy as well. Oops, did not mean to hit that female there. Is he gonna turn? Yes, he, of course he had to turn again. Okay, let's get our dog over there and let's get him turning. Tall boy, welcome, welcome, how are you? I just want a great one with a good map. I'd agree. A map where zones work properly, and I mean red deer are working fine, so if they'd add great ones to red deer, I think that would work quite good. Plus you'd have 4 maps, so people go to hunt on Hirschfelden, Cuatro Colinas, Parque Fernando, and Teveroa. So people would have all the variability of being able to hunt them, and you technically wouldn't need any DLC to hunt for them as well, which would be a big plus. And kind of have the same mentality on why whitetail deer were the first ones as well to get it. But let's get our dog to track here. Come on. Go look. Where is it? Where is that caribou? I hope he actually follows the same track. I haven't actually tried it when I have multiple ones, if he could actually get confused between the different ones. I don't think he could, but I'm not sure. Looks like he found it though. So let's praise him and let's come around. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, then he's gonna do his little award ceremony there. And then let's give him a treat. I actually don't know how many treats I have left. Hopefully enough for today, I'm not sure. But I hope we do. Would be nice. And then let's pick this up. And let's get him to track the next one. Because I think we're almost actually max level for tracking at this point, right? Yeah, look, we're 2 levels away from having him max level on track for what I know. And there you go. He found the next one. Let's praise him. And let's let him do his animation again. And then let's pet him this time, so we don't overfeed our dog. I think we should not get him too fat for sure. Let's claim this. Long. Nice shot, actually. Wish we'd gotten that on the other one. Now where's the... Actually, no, I always forget I have the dog. Let's let him find the blood. Even though I think... Yeah, it's right there, okay. But he's gonna bolt to the next one. Perfect. Cool. Let's get him tracking here. Archie, what's up, what's up? How are the dogs like? They are awesome. Like I said, these things, when I'm playing single player, I don't feel like I'm playing single player. I feel like I'm actually... I have a companion with me, which I like about this. That's basically what he is. He's a companion and he helps me out here and there for tracking, which is super, super helpful. Like, I am so happy about that. And look, he's so fast as well as tracking this thing. Like, I could just go around here, pick up this track, go look what else is in the zone, find other need zones, but let's pet him. Oh, wait, we gotta let him do his animation. Then he's gonna turn away, and then, actually, let's play with him. Let's play with him. We haven't done that animation on the stream yet. Here we go. Give me paw. Yeah, boy. And then let's pick up our male right here. Very, very skinny guy, but I'll take him. It's a caribou nonetheless. Ormy, welcome, welcome. Well, I just realized that you can push the doggy. Yeah, that's what you could do. Like, if you go like... let me do the wheel again. There we go. If I put him to sit... Actually, let me call him here first. I don't want to run all the way back there. And then if I tell him to sit down, there we go. Look, I can just do, I can push the dog around. I can't actually turn him, I think. But what you could do is just, if you actually crawl down, I think it's a bit easier. It's also easier pushing them sideways, but you can push your dog and get them in a nice picture for a frame. But angry teeth right there. Let's tell him to follow us though. I want to go hunting for some caribou now. Can you explain everything of how the dogs work right now? I could. So basically what you do is, well, to get the dog, there's a kennel feature in like the main outpost, and you just pick the color, you pick the name, you pick if you want a male or a female. Then you can see here, you have the companion level and track level. They go to 15 and 30. You have bond and focus. I'm not too sure about the bond yet, but I think the higher this is, the more XP you get in terms of companionship. So that helps you out with that. Then you have B as kind of a wheel here, where you can just choose what the dog does. It's pretty self-explanatory. Sitting is sitting, stay is stay, lay down is lay down, tracking is to track down. Generally, I found that you have to be within 60 to 50 meters of the track to get it to actually work, and it has to be a blood track as well. Heal just as follow. You can also just press B once and it will follow you. On console, this is going to be the D-pad down button, which works great with that. Then if you go close up to the dog in the front, actually, you know what, I'm going to let him sit down just to make this a bit easier. And you then do the actual B button again. You get a little bit of a different wheel. There we go, where you can tell him to stay, give treat, sit, lay down. So these three stay the same, but you can now pet him, play with him, and give treat. And all of these will kind of increase the bond attribute to the things. And plus this also levels your companion level, which can be helpful. It's very little, it's not a lot, but it does work like that as well. I will do a full video on this as well, going through all the skills and everything probably on Tuesday. But that's kind of the basics of how the dog work and what they do. You can also buy treats for 4,000 for 25 treats in the store under consumables. And yeah, that's basically just another way that you can increase the bond with your dog. I wish you would have made my life so much easier before. The dogs are awesome, way better than we probably imagined. Yeah, they are amazing. And I actually found that out by accident, because I figured out that if you sit down, your dog will actually push you. So I was like, huh, let me try if I can push, if I can push him as well. But if I get here, see how he pushed me back just ever so slightly? If he actually runs into you, he can actually fully push you as well. Is he gonna do it now? I don't think he will, okay. But he can actually push you back as well, which is, if you want to try to take a good shot, make sure to put him on sit, lay down, or stay, because he will move you and mess up your shot, which you don't want that to happen. Great one wielder kind of already exists. Yeah, I know. There you have that like weird, like old level 7 wielder rack, which could potentially be considered like a great one rack, but they're not that rare. Like I have 2 of them, I think now. So yeah, I wouldn't consider that a great one, because a lot of people have those, and there's probably a 20% chance or so of you getting one if you find yourself a diamond mule deer. Now, where is a nice broadside level 3 that we could shoot here? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Wait, whoops, 180 glitch again. But let's look. Let's just get a single shot in there and maybe try. Okay, we dropped one of them apparently. And what is that? That's another 3. You know what? I'll go for that. I'll take that shock as well. Oh yeah, it happened to me yesterday when I was trying to shoot or show off the whitetail deer. The dog was in my way, so it counts as an invalid target as well, so I couldn't shoot, and it almost made me miss another shot because it ran into me. So that's kind of how I figured that out, and was like, that's a good tip to tell people, because that could mess you up if you're trying to shoot like a diamond. You want to make sure your dog is calm, because he's a little bit hectic for sure. Jana, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How do traits work? Okay, so your dog levels up basically by following you. That's the companionship. So running around with the dog, letting him do this and that will level him up like that. And then the different traits, you can choose, I think, 6 different traits for your dog, each at 5 levels apart. And they're all just kind of different ones depending on what you want. And then the end one is you can choose between this one, which has a chance that the dog will ward off any kind of predators or any animals that are aggressive to you. and master tracker, your dog has a small chance to find the harvest without needing to follow the trail, which I might go for that because I actually like wolves attacking me, because what that means is that I can just shoot more of them. And now you can also track downed animals. Question is if he's going to pick the right track, since there are 3 of them around here. Will he pick this track or will he run somewhere else? Let's hope. Is he going to pick this one? I hope he does. Okay, no, he's going to pick the other one, of course. But, ooh, double lung and vertebrae shot him. Very nice. I will take that. Luke, anything good? No, not anything crazy yet. We just got on here on the Yukon, unlocking some outposts and trying to find some animals on here. See what we can find. Did I shoot 2 or 3, by the way? I forgot. I shot 2, okay. But look, there he found the animal. Now that he will turn to you, and you can give him a treat or not if he does this animation. So let's praise him like that first. Come to the other side. And can I... do I gotta stand for this? Okay, I gotta stand for this animation to work. There we go. Let's give him another treat. And let's look. What is he gonna score? He's just a silver. Okay. Kind of what I expected, but hey. It's a plains bison nonetheless. Now I kind of want to make myself over to where we're actually gonna find wolves. So I think we're gonna slowly make our way over there and just go through these kind of fields down here to see if we can maybe pick off 1 or 2 more caribou. Is there any other outposts closer by? We could actually, know what, we're gonna go up this way. I think that's gonna make it a little bit faster, and then we're just gonna use an ATV to drive over there, make it wolf drink time, and see what the dog does in terms of the wolves. Did you read the codex for the dog? No, I actually did not. I glanced over it once, but I didn't read through the whole thing. It'd be under wildlife, I'd assume. And then is it under companion? Okay, it might not be under here. What about the trail log? Would it be under here somewhere? Companion, it's not under there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there is actually parts here. Okay, I might try and read through this then before the next video. Thank you for bringing that out, Omri. I would not have thought about actually reading that in the codex. That's a good tip. That is a good tip for me to go try and read through that for sure. You've only got 13k. I'm surprisingly at 28k again. I was broke yesterday, and then we shot quite a good amount of things yesterday, so I'm back up. But while we walk over there, why don't we actually have a quick look at the actually, I want to see the bond part. The bond you have with your dog fluctuates based on how you treat it. A dog that is praised and is having fun doing its job will naturally enjoy doing that job over long periods of time, so it is both nurturing and smart to take a second to praise, pet, and treat your dog. Give your dog a treat by making sure you have treats in your inventory and then selecting treats from your interaction wheel. Yeah. A happy dog is a working dog, and a working dog is a happy dog. Okay, so the bond basically means is the better you treat your dog, the better the dog will work for you, and the better he will do his job. That is good to know. That is very good to know. It even says the distance for tracking, etc. You can even tell which track to track, examine first, and then track. Oh, thank you for telling me that, Army. That is some good tips. I did not think about reading through the codex. I always forget of reading about it because I don't know why, I just always do. I'm getting the seal soon. Which one would you recommend? Are you thinking more about weapons, maps, or otherwise I'd recommend getting the dog. I mean, it's a really cool DLC. I'd recommend getting it. If you're talking about maps, I would either say Thehunter or probably Thehunter. I really love Thehunter for just getting cash, and it's a really fun map to explore and just hunt in general. It's definitely one of my favorites for sure. I gotta say, green matcha tea is always good. It is always delicious. I just changed it. Only IRL mates can see my real name. Oh, you guys are talking about your YouTube thing? Let's look. How far are we still away? I don't want to stay on Yukon for too much, just running around. I actually want to go on another map later as well and just shoot some things and get our dog leveled up. Even though this is going to help us with getting him up here for our companion level. We're almost at level 20 as well. So we can almost get ourselves the next trait unlocked. And I'm actually not sure what are the next 2 traits. Let's look. Have your dog is naturally more willing to work and has increased focus. Your dog has a chance to highlight the wounded animal you're tracking. Oh, I want to test this. I want to see if this actually works. Because if that works, that would be super, super cool for sure. Well, yeah, Chunky, if you have your name generally on YouTube, if that's what you're talking about here, I'm not too sure if that's what you guys are mentioning, but on YouTube, what you can do is you can go under your privacy settings and say what kind of things people can say if they click on your profile. And generally you can either say turn everything off, or you can like highlight 1 or 2 things that you want to have active or not active. Now, by the way, I can't get this outpost right without doing the missions, right? Somebody could quickly say that, because otherwise we're just gonna start down here and walk through this area up here rather than trying to get all of the outposts. We might just do kind of a run through once and just kind of look and see what we can find in terms of the wolves. Because I'm generally just more interested if they're actually gonna attack me and the dog and what the dog will do. Because I know that he will bark when we get attacked by any kind of aggressive animal. Like, I've seen that happen. He did that yesterday with the water buffalo a couple of times. He also did it with a cape the other day. So yeah, I know that he'll bark and kind of warn us. Plus we get where idling is right now, it'll say like attentive with like the 3 kind of lightning bolts next to it. So that's another way that you can see that something is probably attacking you, or that an animal is about to run away, depending on that. You need the missions to get, okay. I was just making sure because I thought you needed the missions for it, but I was unsure now actually being on Yukon, because I know that it is burnt over there, and once you do the missions you get kind of like that new nice look. I was like, do we have anything here? Do the bison stop? Okay, the bison are about to stop drinking, but we might be able to pick off, there we go. Might be able to pick off 1 or 2 if we can. Do we have any around here? There's a moose female apparently here. Oh, oh, that's just rocks. I thought that was something else. I always do that on Yukon. I always think that there's something there, when in reality there isn't. Okay, there's one, but I think there was a group that was a little bit closer to us here, somewhere in this foliage over there, but not sure if we'll actually get to see them now. So we might just try and get ourselves that 3 that's standing pretty much broadside for us there. Let's look. Anything else here? I could have sworn that there should be more animals around here, and that caribou drink here as well. I was pretty sure that they drink up in these areas, but I guess there's only going to be 1 bison then, so you know what, let's get the 300 out and let's just say bye bye. Look, he's gonna go aggressive, so yeah, we can test what the dog does. He should go barking in a second once this guy gets a little bit closer, and go side to side. You don't have to, just kind of, yeah, sure. Oh, so if I go prone and then back up and go side to side, if you're wondering if the 180 glitch still works or is still there, it is. I've had that happen a couple of times. Oh wait, you sit back down. Wait. Yeah, see there, look, I turned 90 degrees again. Did that bison go down, or is he just... Oh, okay, he didn't even get to us. We got that good of a shot on him. So let's... Wait, is that another one back there? Nah, that's not a tree. Okay, I was hoping... Oh wait, there's more there. There's another 3. Okay, you know what, we're gonna see 180 glitch right there. So that has not been fixed yet, but it doesn't happen every single time. I don't want her running, or him running away too far. So let's give him another shot. And is he gonna go down now, please? Please tell me you're gonna drop in health. Okay, you are. Perfect. Now let's go looking for that other bison, because I have no idea where he went. He probably should be somewhere close around here. Let's look. If we put him on track here, is he gonna find anything? Looks like he's running somewhere. Oh look, he's gonna find the bison straight away. Nice. See, that's another thing why these guys can be so helpful. I probably would have seen it either way, but this just made it so much quicker. Wow, you're not gonna let me give you a treat? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, of course you're gonna do your jumping animation now. Okay, you're gonna just get a pet now. You're not getting a treat no more. No more, no more. Let's look. Single lung hit. Pretty happy with that. We might just go for this outpost then though, and then just drive over there for the wolf county, because yeah, I want to really go wolf hunting. I think that's going to be a little bit more interesting. And I think I should be able to have the night vision stuff, otherwise this might be a little bit harder. Ozen, welcome, welcome. You got your first diamond? Nice. Okay, this... Oh, look. He's still running. Might want to try and finish him off. There we go. Let's get our dog to track. Where are you? Are you gonna track? There you go. There he goes running. Yeah, doggy, go run. Go fetch. Go fetch. Okay, he's not really gonna go fetch. I don't think he can pull a 1200 kilogram bison, but still. He should go find it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to turn one more time. Let's praise him. And then let's play it with... Okay, never mind. He's gonna do his animation. There we go. Give paw. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Let's pick up this bison. We've vertebrae shot it, pelvis shot it, and then flesh dropped him. Okay. Interesting. Let's look though. Since we just found that other bison kind of sneaking around in those trees, is there maybe something else here that I was just not seeing earlier? Or are we seriously just not gonna find any caribou around here? I guess not. I guess we are just gonna be slightly unlucky on that today. Sadly, sadly, sadly. By the way, did you guys see the UFC yesterday? Because like I said, I was I was basically all night watching that, and I'm very tired from it. I slept like 4 hours today, a little over 4 hours I think in total. So I'm surprised I'm this awake. I really am. What map should I buy? I have Yukon. I'd either say Varhanga or Thehunter probably. I think those two are really cool. If you like Medved and you like kind of the cold area there, I would recommend Medved as well. Medved is a awesome map, and it is very fun to hunt once you get the hang of it, and once you know kind of where you should go, what areas you should go to, and what times and what areas are good to hunting a specific animal. Because once you know that, Medved is really fun, and it is not as dry as it is if you don't know where it is, because it can be a very challenging map for sure, but it is worth it and fun for sure. Username was my real name. I feel like back like 10 years ago, people also didn't really care just using their real name on the internet, because like who really cared? But nowadays, with like, well, no matter what you say or what you do, people are just gonna always find something just that's either embarrassing or funny, in some cases even bad for you. But that's why most people just use like synonyms or just like different names online to try and protect privacy as well, because yeah, it's still the thing of like other people finding stuff, but also your privacy. So that's why a lot of people, I think, just choose to go a different, like with a different name. For one, like I said, privacy, and just so people don't go snooping around and do dumb stuff and yeah, stuff like that. But let's grab ourselves that ATV and let's go for a quick car ride and get our dog training here so he gets some nice strong legs. So I think we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna make it wolf drink time and go look for some wolves. That's why your name is Dino, dude. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, we're gonna have the same problems as always. I'm gonna be looking at chat and trying to drive an ATV at the same time, and it's not gonna go well. I would have figured it out. Just joined the server and haven't looked at the list yet. Plus, when you had a similar YouTube name, I think you're talking to probably TTV. Why are you guys even trying to figure out your other guys' real names? Are you just challenging each other who can find it first? I think I missed the beginning of the chat there to try and figure out why that was happening. And I usually make myself... Why that, Dino, dude? That's usually people always make themselves older than rather than younger, at least in my experience. Do you have the best spot for wolves on Yukon? Yes. Favorite lake? This one over here, this one over here, this one over here is okay. These two lakes are pretty good as well, and then these two lakes up here are amazing as well for them. And am I stuck on something? Yeah, I'm stuck on the rock right there. Ivan, welcome. Will the dog update be a free DLC? No, the True Rack Black Buck, they're gonna be a free DLC, well, update. And then the dogs are going to be $3.99 or euros or whatever that equals to in your country's currency, in Steam, PS4, or in the PSN or Xbox store. So it is a paid DLC, but it's not as expensive as a entire map. It's more priced, kind of like the weapon packs and stuff like that. McKenna, welcome. How are you doing? Nice to have you here on stream. Well, I for one am super proud of my legal name, Squish Flint. Is that your actual, like, Flint second name? That is pretty cool. Yeah, $3.99. I don't know if it's gonna be like $3.99 just in every currency basically, but I'd imagine it wouldn't be. But in terms of here in euros, it is also 3.99 euros. It's not some weird decimal number like that. It is going to be just 3.99 euros. I don't know, I guess. What do you say? God, I missed why you said why you make yourself younger, but I don't really see a reason why to. Like, I'll just put my actual like age in. Like, well, I don't see what could go wrong, to be honest. I really couldn't. A fair price? It is. I think everything it really is. It's not a huge thing like a new map, but it is still something fun and something new added to the game that has probably just the same value as a weapon pack, in my opinion at least. Plus it just adds a whole nother spice to the game, which I really like for sure. Let's go back. Let's try to the next outpost. I just wanted to grab this in case we wanted to come back here. And how did you get up there? 1 second. I gotta get a picture of that. I have got to quickly get myself a nice picture of the dog standing here. Like that. Okay. Oh, what are you doing now? Hello? Why are you shaking your head? No, no, you don't want to take a picture? Okay, let's go. Let's move on then. You don't want to pose for the camera. I see. I see how it is, dog. I see. You don't want to pose. What map would I like next? Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. I have two opinions on that. One map that I would love to see is another whitetail map. I really want to see a second map with whitetail deer on them, just because I've sort of overhunted Leighton Lakes for whitetail deer. So I'd kind of like to go on another map to hunting them, similar to like red deer. I like that I can go on 4 different maps to hunt them and have a similar experience of like finding stuff. And I just wish that we could have that with the whitetail deer as well, because they're one of the classic animals, and it's probably one of the only animals that you can only find on one map. What sound was that? Oh, they added new sound for when you crash your ATV. That is cool. I've never heard that before. That just scared me slightly. But can you guys hear that when I try and turn? You hear that the ATV is slightly broken. Well, not slightly. It is very broken at the moment, but it sounds like an old broken car at the moment. Then the other map that I'd like to see would be a second Africa map, but one with like kind of more different types of exotic animals. I'd love to be able to hunt maybe something, I don't know, like a giraffe, or there's something else. There's a different type of kudu that you can hunt. I'd love to see those being able to be hunted. And there's just a couple other animals that I'd like to see be able to hunt it on Africa. Plus, I just love the scenery. It's pretty open. It's easy to see, and I think it'd be cool. And a lot of people want to see that as well. That's TTV. Oh, can I make it to the outpost here? 700 meters left. We've got like 10% health left on this ATV. And it is becoming very hard to try and drive this thing. But we might just be able to make it over there, I think, if we get lucky. Let's look. Can we manage? Can we manage these? No, 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 don't crash in the tree. No, no. Oh, okay, that didn't take... I was just gonna say that didn't take any health from it, but our ATV is gone. It is gone. It no longer is with us. Let's move on. We're gonna have to walk the last 500 meters. I think we'll manage though. I think we manage. D to the Drogba. Welcome, welcome. Any tea today? Yes, we've got ourselves a green matcha and orange tea, which is a very interesting combo, but it actually tastes pretty good. But I needed some tea with some caffeine today because, yeah, I was up late last night. Very late. Nina, what did you miss? You didn't miss too much. You missed us exploring some Yukon, unlocking some outposts, shooting some bison, and shooting a couple of caribou. But we are currently trying to get to this outpost over here so that we can unlock it and then change the time, make it wolf drink time, and go hunt some wolves, because I want to see what the dog will do with the wolves. I really want to see what happens there. My pet hamster. Jeez, that name is always long. I'm so mad. Every big whitetail I see, I mess it up. I mess up. It was guarded. It was guaranteed diamond. Rating was 255 to 296. I got it to 86, and it was gold because I flunked. Ooh, that feels bad. That feels bad for sure. Let's hope that you can get another one and get a good shot this time. I really do. Greater Kudu and... oh yeah, zebra. Zebra would be awesome. I would love to hunt a zebra. That'd be amazing. Oh, I'd make a whole lodge full of zebras. I would make a big lodge full of zebras. Quick break. How is our dog doing? Quick break. How is he doing? Status? Oh, he's content. Okay, he's not happy with us. Okay, let's praise him. Let's tell him to sit. And let's give him a doggy treat. Let's give him a doggy treat. Oh, I gotta stand up for this. I always forget. Let's look. Are you gonna level up? Come on. Please. Okay, let's play with you then. Okay, he's loving. He's not quite best friend. Wait, he's already sitting. Oh, there we go. I don't have any dog treats anymore. We have to go buy dog treats in a second. We cannot go around like this. We need to get ourselves some dog treats. And there we go. He is best friend already. Okay, let's run those last 200 meters with him being leveled up. Not leveled up, but back to a good bond with us, which is good. You want to hunt elephants? Oh, that'd be really cool as well. I'd be up for that. I would want to hunt an elephant with a 300, you know? Go sneaking around Rahanga like this, seeing a big elephant, and just go boom. An albino elephant in the lodge. I think that'd be amazing. I would love to see that. Imagine an albino elephant in the lodge. Oh, you know what'd be even better? A breadwinner multi-mount with elephants, an albino lion, and an albino elephant. Oh. Ooh, that'd be a whole lodge right there. I wouldn't need anything else in there. That's all I would need. That'd be an amazing trophy for sure. I want a British Columbia map. We have whitetail, blacktail, moose, plains bison, wolves, coyotes, black and grizzly bears, mallards, and so much more. And I'm loving the stream so far. Okay, thank you, Ben. Thank you very much. I always gotta make sure I don't say your whole name fully, but thank you for saying that the stream is good. And yeah, it would be interesting. I'm just not too sure because I think they'd want to try and make a map where they add some kind of new animals as well. And from what you listed there, I think all of those are either already on one map or two maps. But I would be up for it. I would like to see it for sure. Now let's make it 0 or 1 just because we have a little bit of extra time and we have to cover some big distances for these. Now let's get ourselves... Oh, yeah, I need binoculars. I need to get myself this thing over here. And then I need to go ahead and buy myself... Where are the consumables? Oh, there we go. We gotta buy ourselves some doggy treats. There we go. Let's get ourselves another 150. And then let's put these on. Where is... I don't know. I think I gotta move those in as well. Let's do... Oh wait, this just bugged out. Let's go back out. And now let's put those in here. There we go. Okay. Binoculars. Let's put these here. Switch it like that. And we are good to go, I hope. Perfect. Okay, we can see well. So let's go looking at the first lake, which is gonna be this one over here. Let's look what we can find. Ryder, welcome, welcome. We are now gonna go hunt some gray wolves, so you are coming just in time. Just in time. Antonio, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. 300 Win Mag, little small for elephants, a new African map could come with a 700 Nitro Express. Oof. I wouldn't say no to something else that's powerful enough to take down an elephant, but I'd use the 300 so far because it is currently probably one of the most strongest one. Or use a bow, you know, go elephant hunting with a bow. That'd be interesting as well. Imagine giraffes that they could just see you up in the tree stands because their necks are so high. That'd be interesting to see as well. That'd be very interesting. The Watcher, hello, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We are just exploring some Yukon and now going out to look for some wolves with our trusty dusty dog, which is right over there. And, oh, what's that? It's just a plains bison, okay. I thought we might already have some wolves around here. Let's look. Can we find some? Can we find some wolves? It doesn't look like it. None yet here, but we should probably give them a little second. We've only given them 9 minutes to come in here. Imagine a rocket launcher. I'd use that on the beavers. If they ever come in, you already know we're gonna do a whole stream just hunting beavers, just getting some revenge on them. Them plotting on taking down my tents, my tripod stands, my tree stands, and whatever else they can run down. Because they've been doing that too much. They have run down too much of my stuff. I want to get myself a little bit of a revenge for sure. Is your beta glitchy? No. So there are 2 glitches that I've seen so far, but they're, well, it's always been like that in the beta. I've played, I think, in like 4 or 5 betas now. One of them is just the kind of usual one where the game just sometimes just crashes randomly because you're doing stuff. Generally, it's probably just because you're moving inventory stuff around, or you're doing something that's a little bit excessive in that sense, like buying a ton of ammunition just got me crashed last time. And then the other crash is just that, well, the game sometimes just freezes up for no reason whenever you're trying to change the time. I have noticed now, since I've done it a couple of times now, it's not as bad anymore, and it's gotten better. But it does still happen every now and again, and we did crash 2 days ago once on stream as well by just changing time. But it's not as bad, it's not terrible, and yeah, like I said, it's gotten a lot better. I haven't had it happen today yet, and I've changed the time like 5 or 6 times today already, so it is getting better, and I haven't noticed any major bugs that weren't there before. The only bug that I've noticed is still really the kind of like 180 glitch where you go like this whenever you sit up or sit down. But other than that, that's really the only thing that I've noticed. I think it's a pretty clean update so far. Oh yeah, I saw that hers is very stuttery. Something that I did do though as well, whenever I have a stuttery game, I go under graphic settings here, and you can see I have volume fog quality turned off. And you can do is you can turn scene complexity down, shadow quality, look, I already turned that down as well by 1, so that I wouldn't have that stuttering. And I have motion blur turned off, but I have that turned off generally just because I am really not a fan of motion blur. I just like, look, let me just demonstrate. I don't get what's good about motion blur. Like, look, this just looks like a whole hot mess. Whereas if I turn motion blur off, there you go, look, I can actually see details. It's not just some blurry screen. I don't get it. I'm not a big fan whatsoever of motion blur. And so if I can turn that off and get a good performance increase, I am going to be very happy. And yeah, I forgot doing that in the first video that I recorded. And I was just like, when I was editing it, I was like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good at all. But then again, I didn't want to re-record my first impression of the dog because it wouldn't be as sincere and it'd be faked. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go with what I have at the moment, and I'll make it work as best I can and just cut out most of the parts where I went like this a lot. Am I just going to the wrong spots, or am I just having very bad luck with the wolves at the moment? Because we have not seen one yet. So why don't we go down here to this lake and see if we have some more luck over there. Would I like fishing in this game? I wouldn't say no to it, but if I want to go fishing, I'll just go play Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. And I think it'd be a whole different game. I don't think we necessarily... Ooh, wolves. I don't think we really need fishing in this game. I'd rather see more maps, more weapon packs, and stuff like that in here, rather than having fishing at it. Because it's a whole other game. It'd be like Call of the Fish. They could make a game like that, but I don't think we necessarily need it. I wouldn't complain about it, but I don't think we need it. I can't play without motion blur. Why that, Osen? Why that? Any bugs with the dogs? The only thing that I have noticed is that they sometimes can't go up the like more incline. So if you have like imagine this is a mountain right here, right? So this they can walk perfectly fine up, but if you have it a little bit more like this where you kind of have to jump up as well, and it's already a little bit glitchy for you by yourself, then I have noticed that that can be a little bit glitchy, and that the dogs won't actually really manage to walk up there. And then all you have to do though to fix that is just kind of walk further away, tell your dog to stay, walk away like 60-70 meters, and then press heel, and he'll basically just teleport to you, and that fixes that issue. 99% of the time. I haven't had it happen a lot, but when I did have it happen, that worked perfectly fine for me. Cyclone, no worries, no worries. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We are currently trying to find some wolves, and we've heard a couple of them in front of us here, so maybe we can find some. You get a headache if there's no blur. See, I have the exact opposite. I get a headache if there is a blur. I can't stand it. I just think it looks weird. I get headaches from it. Like, I don't get bad headaches, but like if I play for like 2 hours or 2.5 hours with like extreme motion blurring, I don't know, it makes my eyes hurt, and kind of like my front of my head just kind of is like hurting, and without it, it's just better. Plus it's easier for me to just see stuff, because I move a lot around like this. Like, I do a lot of spotting and scoping like that, so if I have motion blur on, my screen is basically blurry 24/7. Which, yeah, is not very fun for sure. Doing good. How about you? I'm pretty tired, Cyclone, honestly, because I'm in Europe. The UFC starts late, and like I said, I had a friend over yesterday, and he really wanted to see the UFC fight, and so yeah, we stayed up until 7 a.m. to watch the fight. And we got up at like 1:30. So yeah, I didn't sleep a lot at all. I did not sleep a lot. So I'm tired, but it was fun nonetheless. It was fun a lot. And it wasn't even that bad staying up that late. It was just bad getting up this morning, because yeah, I was just very tired. Very tired for sure. And now we're just gonna look for some wolves. After we're doing the wolf hunting, I think we should go over, maybe do some whitetail hunting. I kind of feel like going on late in a little bit, shooting some whitetail, or going over on parquet and shooting some black buck. Those are two things that I'm kind of feeling. Am I a McGregor fan? I like what he does. I like his confidence. Would I say that I'm like a McGregor fan? No, I'm also not the biggest UFC fan in the world. Like, I'll watch highlights here and there. I'll watch the highlights on SportsCenter. I'll watch some highlights on YouTube, but it's not like I'll usually stay up late and watch the fights. But obviously, if I have a friend who wants to watch it, I'll be like, eh, cool, why not? Let's stay up, let's watch it, let's play some video games before, and then I'll be up for watching it as well. But McGregor, I think he's got great confidence, but he's achieved what he wanted to achieve. And I saw some interview recently where somebody was talking about this as well. He's achieved what he wanted to achieve. He's got the money, he's got the checks, so his power and his will to succeed is going to go down with that. So obviously, if he has fights now, he doesn't have the same willpower as before, because he's already achieved. He's proven everybody that he can fight. He's proven that he is a good fighter and that he can knock you out if he wants to. And with him having done that, he doesn't have a lot left to prove in him. So he's just kind of fighting now for the sake of fighting and some promotional stuff here and there. But it's not the same for him anymore. His mentality it has changed for sure with the fights. And I think for most people that would have happened as well. They were decent fights. Yeah, we would just watch them on the side. We were playing some video games while watching the first ones, because he just wanted to watch the main event mainly, which was obviously one of the later ones. But they were pretty cool. They were good fights. And yeah, I'm really the worst person to judge them, because I think basically everything they do is crazy. And I don't know. I think it looks crazy. I think it's insane what they do, like a lot of them. But I couldn't really tell you like the technicality and being like, oh, look, that punch is really good, he's really fast, stuff like that. For me, it's cool what they do. It's fun to watch, but yeah, it's not like I watch basketball where I'm like, ooh, that's a big travel right there. Ooh, that's a bad pass, that's a bad choice. I just watch it and just enjoy the fight like that. I have to head out. I'll see you later. Take care. Okay, HC, thank you for joining in. Have a good Sunday, and I hope to see you again in the future. Oh, wolves. A 7. And what's it in the back? A 7. Nice. We got ourselves our first pack of wolves. And I think that first one there's actually a red-brown. So, you know what? Why don't we shoot them? And I just noticed our songs are off. I'll have to change that in just a second. Okay, let's look. Are you gonna... Where's the 7? Where is the second 7? That's a 4. There's a 5 female. Hello. There we go. Oh, there's the other 7. Let's look. Let's get all 3 of those. And then let me put on another playlist again. Oh, what playlist should I put on? Let's just put this one on. And let's stick to this playlist. There we go. Back we are. Perfect. I stayed up really late and then had to go to church and I fell asleep. Fair enough. We just stayed awake and I don't know. We watched the fights and my friend was very thrilled when when he saw that fight. We put it on the TV then. And like I said, it was fun to watch. It was pretty fun afterwards, but we were very tired. We were actually debating though if we should just not sleep and just kind of do a 24-hour day. But then we decided against that and did sleep for a couple of hours. Where am I on the map? I am down here at Copper Rock, down in the bottom left-hand corner, actually on the left side of the map. I'm not in the bottom left, just kind of to the left. Can you please play 5 hours, then later on? What do you mean? Play 5 hours, then later on? What do you mean with that? Where's the map? Okay, let's just get our dog to track this. Let our dog do all the hard work. Does he see the wolves around here? He's found some sort of track. I'm not too sure which one. Oh, but that's a non-vital organ, I think. Not too sure if this is gonna lead anywhere good. Okay, it is going down though. Okay, so this one will die. This will go down. That was the female here. Okay, that was the level 5. And is there a second one that ran this way as well? Okay, he just stopped for us. I thought he found something already. He didn't though. He did not find anything yet. I swear this dog is fast though. I already see one of them there. Is the other one around there too? Because I think we are tracking 2 different blood tracks here. And both of them are going down. Okay, so this is not the same one. But this is probably the one that went down. Okay, so this is the 7. Got a bad shot on it. Sadly. Sadly. I don't think I can because of copyright reasons. I don't want to get a copyright claim on my YouTube because you only really get 3 strikes and I really don't want to get one for a song. I'd rather not get one in total in general. I really would like not to have one. What else is there? Okay, that's a small bison. And then where did this female go to? She is running very far. Are you gonna track her? Or is she not down yet? That's not her. That's a plains bison that is about to go aggressive towards us. Not very good. And Joshua, you did not miss too much. We are currently tracking some wolves here that we shot. And we are about to get attacked by some bison, which I lost where it is now. Where is that bison? I thought it said it was going aggressive. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, let's look. Are you not tracking anything anymore? Did he just give up on tracking? What is his morale? Is he down on the morale? Yeah, okay, he's way down. Okay, let's tell him to sit down and let's give him some doggy treats. Let's give him a treat right there. And let's get him back up to his morale boost. In Alaskan, welcome, welcome. What did you miss? You did not miss too much. We were just unlocking some of Yukon Valley here. And we are about to go probably on Leighton Lakes or Parquet to go ahead and hunt something a little bit different. Because it's been going rather slowly here on Yukon. It's definitely not been going too fast. So yeah, we are going to want to try and move on and go to some other spots, but I do want to quickly still run along this river part over here, or lake part there, and just see what else is around there and if there's anything good. Yeah, let me quickly skip this song. Not feeling it. There we go. That is a lot better. Now let's look. Our wolves may be still in front of us here because they were running away. But it doesn't look like it, okay. So we're just gonna get that outpost, run along this river, and then we might go on Parquet, we might go on Leighton Lakes. I'm still debating if I want on Whitetail deer or not, or if I'd rather show off some more of the true rack black buck over on Parquet. Because I have shot a couple more this morning, and I have seen some different type of racks, and some more kind of narrower racks and some more wider racks, which I think look very interesting for sure. Let's look. Is he gonna follow us? Okay. This is one of the things as well with like the rocks. They sometimes get stuck in the rocks, similar to some of the animals get stuck. But he seems to be okay. He's gonna manage just fine. Perfectly. So that's just one of the things I mentioned earlier as well, with the kind of like incline, where animals also sometimes just get stuck generally in like a rock or a tree. So the dog, I assume, can do that as well. So I just want to make sure that he'll actually run through here just fine without any issue. How do you get the night vision binoculars? You have to get the high-tech DLC, which I think is $2.99 or something like that. But you get this night vision binoculars here, you get the rangefinder sight for the bow, and you also get the night vision scope for the rifles. And I think that's all you get. I'm not sure, you might get something else as well, but those are the three things that I know that you get for sure. I'm not sure about the other stuff. That was because my presence awakens the Yukon. You might find a big one. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's look if we can see anything here. Usually I'll have wolves drinking back here. Like we did that wolf hunt the other day, and we had 2 or 3 zones back here, so I'm hoping that we can find some more here. It depends on if you angered the spirits of the Yukon. I did nothing with the spirits on the Yukon. I just hunted their wolves. That's all I do. I want a diamond wolf. Nothing else. But why are there no wolves here? They should be drinking. Yeah, it's 1:30. Did I just get super unlucky with all of my wolf spawn? You know what? I bet that all my wolves are probably going to be at all the other lakes that we didn't check. They're probably going to be up here and at these 2 lakes. I'm just calling it. It's probably where they are. You have all the DLC except for the dogs. Nice. Well, you can get the dogs in 2 days. In 2 days, you can get yourself the dogs. And then you'll have all the DLC again until there's going to be another DLC whenever. We have no idea when the next one's coming, but I'm surprised how quickly they brought out another DLC after Thehunter just came out a couple of weeks ago. And now already we have dogs. And look, aha, wolves. 7, 7, what's that other one? That's a 3, okay. 6 and a 7. We'll definitely try and shoot 2 of them. But we're gonna try and get some better shots than last time. That is for sure. Yeah, let's try and get that 6 and that 7. I think that's a good idea. I think that is a rather good idea. Jeez, I can't get this to work. How will I get those shots? They're all... Do I have the 22 with me? Do I have the 22 with me? Nope. Okay, of course I don't. Of course I don't. With a blowgun or hunting buffalo or other big animal with a spear, which would you choose? Do you have my logo, Johnzuk? Why do you have my logo as your profile picture? But I don't know. With a spear, I think spear would be funny. I would like to go hunting with a spear. But why do you have my logo as your profile pic? Did we get a good hit? Yes, we did. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think we got a good shot on that 6. Did we? I don't think we did. There we go, that should be good. Is it? Is he gonna go down? Yes, he is gonna go down, perfect. Could you do whitetail next? I can never find them. Sure, Austin, we can go hunt whitetail there next, sounds good. Moritz! Willkommen, willkommen. Wie geht es dir? I got the update. What? I was about to say, I know it hasn't rolled out yet. Don't like the different colors of the horns. It's odd. I actually like that. I like it. I think it looks cool. I always wanted different colors for different like horns or like shading on the horns, which is also why I really liked the mule deer, because the mule deer have kind of a very distinct pattern on them once they got the 2 racks, which I thought was really, really cool. Because before they were kind of just that one like grayish beige color, and now they're kind of like this brown beige, slightly like skin colory tone to it, and I think it looks great. I think it adds something, and it just adds that kind of detail to them. I do gotta say, I'm not too big of a fan of the like almost white-ish, like very, very, very light beige horns. I'm not a big fan of those, but the other like colors on them, I really like those for sure. Working in offline mode, I do the dogs work? Yes, the dogs work on single player, they work on multiplayer. And goose hunting works offline as well. You can do goose hunting on single player. You should not have any issues there whatsoever. Okay, we should be around where the wolves are. They're probably back here. Now I want him to find one specifically first. Where is that 7? Okay, it's probably this track over here, right? Yes, okay. Then let's tell him to track this, and it should track the one that I've highlighted, I think. Andrew Smith, welcome to you as well. And yeah, all the DLCs work offline. Exactly, Laskin, exactly. Got another diamond access deer that makes 6 now. All I want is a black buck diamond. Nice, Wolf. Well, hopefully you can get yourself that soon. Let's hope so. That's just a normal gray. Okay, I thought that might be another kind of variation there, but let's play with our dog. Let's get his bond up a little bit. The goose hunting pack to goose hunt, yes you do. You can, however, go on multiplayer with a friend who has it and just go play with them on their map if they have a geese setup. So if you want to do it together, then you can do that as well. That will work just fine. Good to know that you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good as well. Like I said, there were a lot of times that I am super tired. I was up watching UFC last night, so I was up until like 7 AM to try and watch the main fight, but it was worth it. I had a friend over. It was very fun for sure. Ooh, that's a big group back there. Hello. Come on, let there be a 9 legendary. Okay, apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently no 9 legendary there, sadly. What time do moose eat? I think they're gonna eat at... they're probably gonna eat from 5 to 9, I think. Because they drink from 9 to 1300. So they're either gonna feed before that or after that, but I'm pretty sure they rest afterwards and feed before. Okay, let's praise you. Let's praise you one more time, and then let's wait for you to finish your animation. And then let's play with you again. Oh, I just have your logo for fun. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, 6 there. Okay, well, we're gonna have a quick look what's up here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go over to Leighton Lakes and see if we can find ourselves some more whitetail deer to shoot down after we found that awesome looking piebald in yesterday's video. I am so happy we got that, but also kind of sad that I don't get to keep him and that I have to give him away on Tuesday. But yeah, so there's no other zone back here. So I think with that being said, let's go on Leighton Lakes and let's go look for some whitetail deer. I think that's gonna be a good idea. Maybe a rare diamond. Yeah, if I get a rare diamond, I'd want that to be on my main account though, not on here. So we will wait to awaken those Yukon spirits, and once we go on here next time and go look for some whitetail deer now. Do hunt in real life? I do not hunt IRL, no. I do not hunt IRL. I'd love to go on some kind of an IRL hunt at some point in my life, but I have not managed, or I don't know anybody with who I could have gone IRL hunting. So I have not done so yet. Now, where do we want to start off to hunt some whitetail deer? Let's look. We could go, actually, you know, before we start, I actually want to go down here to Runaki and go look at that outpost there and see if we can find anything. How hard is it to get the great one? It is very hard. You have to, like, as you can see, Lady Legend has, I think, 2,700 kills in, and she hasn't gotten it yet. Flinter took 1,600 kills to get it. I took 2,500 kills on PS4, didn't get him, and then another 1,100, 1,200 on PC before I got him. I know 2 had 1,000 something kills as well before he got his. So you do have to spend a very good bit of time to try and get yourself that great one. Now I know somebody else who got very lucky and got him very early on, and I know that he was legit, but generally it will take you over 1,000 kills to get the great one, for sure. Yeah, we're going to be hunting for whitetail deer on Leighton Lakes, just to kind of have a look at them and just hunt some of them, because that's really what I want to do. I gotta quickly remember what the best way is to actually drive there. Should have probably, you know what, we're gonna drive up here in a second and just follow the track. I think that's gonna be our best bet. If I can drive up the right side here. Perfect. I think now we should be smooth sailing for the rest of the way. At least I hope so. At least I hope so. Don't drive in the... There we go. Okay, now let me find the train tracks so that we can follow those. Perfect. Let's drive on the other side. And let's go driving here. Perfect. Can't wait for the update. I bet you can't, Squish. I bet you can't. Would you like zebra or elephant? Both. I would like to see both, but probably zebras first. And what did I just get for a notification? Oh, let's look. Is it going to show up here on alerts? Because it should. I'm not sure why it's not showing up, but some alert just popped in. I assume it was somebody subscribing, so if you subscribed, thank you very much, and I hope you will enjoy the content here. Oh, where are you going hunting? Oh, sorry, I thought you were asking what earlier. We're gonna go look at this lake over here, and then we're probably gonna go along this part again over here and look if we can't find anything there, because that is usually a good way. How many animals have I killed in the game? In all of my accounts together, I've probably killed over 16,000 animals now at this point. Yeah, around 15 to 16,000, somewhere like that. And I think I have like over 3,000 hours in the game, I think, if I were to add all of them together. Pretty sure. I am pretty sure that's round about what I would have. Let's look if we can get there. Perfect. TTV, welcome back. Oof, while I go back to crashing my ATV like it's nothing. I love reading all the bug fixes and stuff. Well, they are gonna be published on Tuesday at like, I think 11 a.m. Eastern, no, not Eastern Standard Time, Central European Time, which would be what, 10 a.m. GMT time, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I just did a big flop by trying to drive up here. Let's go back to the train tracks. Actually, let's just follow this trail. This should lead us there as well, I hope. Yeah, it's looking like it. Okay, let's just follow this trail. That's gonna be easy. Did the great one get... Yeah, I'm not grinding for the great one here. I just want to shoot some whitetail deer and just, I don't know, just shoot some. I already have the great one in the actual live game. The only thing that I still need there is an actual like a second rare that I can put together, that I can put there with my great one and my other piebald that I have there. I'd like to get myself another decent gold rare to put together with all of them. I think that'd be very good. Laughing hyenas, ooh, that could be interesting. That could be very interesting as well on an Africa map. That'd be cool, actually. I haven't thought about that. I have not thought about adding hyenas into the game, but it could be interesting as well, just that they look pretty ugly. They are not a very beautiful animal in my opinion. They just look kind of ruthless and yeah, I don't know. They look a little bit odd. Sagittarius, I don't give up easily. I saw you guys had a very long discussion about that over before. Just don't put the toxicity in the chat. Let's keep this a happy and peaceful place where, yeah, we don't go all toxic. And that's just a black-tailed deer. It's another black-tailed deer. Maybe coming here first with the ATV was not a good idea, so let's let them all come back. And we're just gonna run up to that lake over there and see what we can find. Plus, we can just go look at the secret lake up here first as well. Let me mark that first though. So we're gonna try and go up there. Right, is that where the secret lake is? Or is it further to the left? I always forget where it is. I know it's, or is it there? Somewhere around there is a secret lake that we're gonna have a look at. Jungle with monkeys. That'd be interesting. But do you actually go hunting in a jungle like with a rifle? I know somebody brought this up recently somewhere already and we talked about it. I don't know how much you'd actually hunt in a jungle with like rifles and stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm just not sure how realistic that would actually be. This blacktail or whitetail zone? Okay, so this is still a blacktail zone. With a tiny male. That's probably level 1 right there. This is you being nice. Oh, jeez, DTV. GGG. Is there true racks for black buck free or do you have to buy them? I think they are free because the whitetail and black buck true racks are free. Yeah, they are free. You do not have to pay for true racks. True racks are just basically an update. It's just like them changing scoring system. It's basically the same thing, only that, well, just like scoring system updates as well, they will reset the population once. So all of the black buck that you have currently on your map, they will once get wiped completely and you'll get a new set of black bucks with the proper horns spawning in on your map. So if you have a 5 or another rare, anything like that, shoot it now, because on Tuesday, once you update the game, they will be gone. You will not be able to get them again. They will just be poof and away. And even if you have your game backed up, it doesn't matter, because if you even bring up an old backed up file, it's not going to have the same black buck. They're going to get wiped as well and reset with new black buck. So shoot it now, and yeah, get it before Tuesday. That is all I can tell you. You would only bring a rifle for protection, IRL, mainly from poachers. Yeah, but then how would you hunt? Like, I mean, the game is about hunting. Otherwise, you could just play, I don't know, Stranded Deep or Green Hell or something like that, if it was about something else. So, I don't know. I don't see a jungle being added in to Call of the Wild as a huntable reserve. Maybe a part of the map being a jungle could be something interesting, but I don't think that there'd be a whole map themed around a jungle. I just can't see that happening with the way that this game works and the way that this game is played and what the objective of it is. I'm pretty sure that the hidden lake is over here though. I am kind of debating myself, but if I'm not mistaken, it should be right around there. It's like, is that already part of it? It might be that over there. Can I get a bit of a vantage point to try and look around? I don't think it's right there. I think it's a little bit further that way, actually. I'm not too sure. Not having my drink zone there makes it kind of... Oh no, there it is. There is the lake. Okay, cool. Let's look. Do we have any whitetail deer around there? Any whitetail deer drinking here? Does not look like there's much around here. But let's try and get a bit of a better view. Let me maybe stop sprinting as well. That might be a good thing to do. Some ducks there. Just the ones, okay. Any actual animals drinking here though, other than ducks? Anything, anything, anything. Nope, does not look like it. Also not getting any warning calls from anything, so I don't think there's anything there. Okay, let's make our way over then to this lake over here, which in the past has been one of my best lakes for whitetail deer. I have shot a max weight 294 diamond whitetail deer, I think, here on PS4. And I've shot like 2 other diamonds on PC at that lake there as well. It is an insane map that is just crazy. Most of the time, and coyotes, and sometimes there. Yeah, I know that's what most of theirs, but last time we went here, I have whitetail zones here and here on my live game, and black bear drink here as well. This is a lake where basically everything except for moose comes to drink. So it is a very good spot for sure for whatever animal you're trying to find. But there are whitetail deer drinking there as well. I have zones on my live game there for sure. And I know a friend of mine also has some on PS4 there, so it is not just a one-time thing. They are there actually pretty commonly. But yeah, as you can see, there's basically everything around here. There's black buck, not black buck, blacktail, black bear, rosebuck elk. I think we had a coyote here earlier as well. A track, but yeah, there's a lot of things here. Oh, what is that? Okay, that's just a blacktail female there. You know what, let's shoot that. Why don't we? Why don't we shoot that? I don't know, was that a good shot? Jeez, that bush is really making it hard to spot, but it is going down. Perfect. Cool. Let's get our dog over there and let's get into track. What country do I live in? I am in Germany. I am also German, which a lot of people are always surprised by, but I am actually German. And I currently live there as well because of the pandemic. Otherwise, I would be in the US right now, studying at college. Let's just stay in level 2. Female, female. Okay, nothing too crazy. Now let's get our dog over here and let's get him to track. Where is he? There he is. Found the blood straight away. Perfect. And let's get him tracking here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Kind of hope there's some whitetail deer down there as well. Although if we don't find anything there, I know that there's going to be some here at another spot, as we hunted them there last time and we already found some huge zones over in that area. But yeah, let's look. Let's give you a praise and let's pet you. Okay, apparently not. Oh, we gotta do the 180 thing again. Can I pet you now? There we go. Perfect. That is what I like to see. Now let's go back. Let's pick this up. Got a single lung hit. Just a small level 3, just a silver. But nice to get him anyway. Kind of to show off the dog one more time here and get him active doing something rather than just following me all day. Rest of the stream can go. Catch you in the next one. Later, chat. Bye, Wolf. Thank you very much for checking by, and I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Let's like, please tell me that there's whitetail deer here. I really want there to be some here, because this is a great spot for sure. And I feel like I'm going to say this a lot today, but this is a great spot. Oh, I almost don't have any tea left, sadly. Oh, what's... No, it's just the black-tailed deer, okay. Looks like that's just the black-tailed deer as well. Any whitetails? Come on, any whitetails? Going once, going twice. Looks empty. It looks empty. It looks like there are no whitetail deer here. Huh. Not very funny. As if there's no whitetail deer here. Gotta be kidding me. There's no whitetail deer. Okay, let's go to a zone where we know that there's whitetail deer. Let's start by going probably down here, and then we'll get those at that zone over there as well. Let's just go going. Drink zones in Balmont. Balmont, I always have to look where Balmont is again. Oh, in here. Yeah, my favorite spots for coyotes is always along this river here and up in here. Those are probably, and Mushroom Lake. Mushroom Lake is great for them. It is a great spot for sure. Jessica, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Just did a bit of a weird jump there. Did not even mean to do that, but I'll take it. I will take that jump. I don't really care. Come on, doggy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go hunt some whitetail deer. We at least know that there's some over here, or at least there should be. Now I'm gonna be here in a second being like, oh, there's no whitetail deer here either, but there's already a female. I did shoot the males last time, so yeah, she's just gonna be alone. Okay, let's go to the next zone then, because we do know that there's a zone right over there back there as well, and they should still be drinking. Okay, yeah, it is still whitetail deer drink time. That is good. That is good for sure, because I don't want to have the same thing that we did last time. Last time we went through here and we didn't even notice that their drink time had ended, thinking that we couldn't see any. That was a bit embarrassing, but now we know that they're going to be drinking, so hopefully we can see them over here, because this is last time where we saw this huge group right over there, and I kind of want to come from this side over here to see if we can maybe spot them even in their drink zone. I'm in the bottom seat for stupid people and I'm being called smart. What do you mean, LTTV? What do you mean with that? It's like, oh, can we spot them? I'd love to see them, like, actually drinking, rather than just have them sprint away. Because I actually want to get a good look once what is in that zone. I would actually like to get a proper look to see what's in there. Because I think last time there were like 7 or 8 bucks in that one herd. And I didn't even get to spot all of them. I just shot the 2 that looked the best last time in a little bit of a hurry. But okay, there is a whitetail deer here. A female apparently. And a female bear as well. Not too great. Okay, that's just a moose. Let's look. Can we see them? Can we see the whitetail deer? Oh. Where are they? Oh, I see them. I see them back there. Drinking peacefully. Wind is absolutely going to be terrible, but if we move a little bit more this way, we might have a good angle. Let's look. Can we get around there nicely? Okay, cool. There we go. There's a 2 already there. Actually, you know what? I can stand up. I just should maybe not sprint. But yeah, look at that. That is a huge group of whitetail deer. And there's still more in there. Look, the more I go around here, the more I spot. There is definitely a good amount of them there, but let's shoot them. I don't want to waste too much time just looking at them the entire time, since we all know what whitetail deer look like. Oh, he turned just perfectly. Let's look how many more are going to come running out of there. Look at that. Look at how many they're just going to come running out of there. That is crazy. That is just insane. The amount of whitetail deer that are in there. There was a perk where the dog would attack predators. Would be interesting. I would agree. It would be interesting to see. But there is a perk where you can make the dog not attack them, but make it so that they don't attack you. So technically there is a perk that does something similar to that. It's not the exact same obviously, but it does do something pretty similar. Not the one that I wanted to hit, but okay. Okay, let's look how many of those we're actually going to find again in a second. Yeah, I know, there's so many, right? I kind of want to know how many there are in total in that zone. But there is a good amount of them in this one herd. And the other one that is... Where is it? Is it here or here? And the other one that's over here is huge as well. There is a ton in there. Just got a 4 bull moose. Nice, Dino. Very nice. How big was he? Was he close to diamond or was he further away? I also just love how the rabbits always just... They do warning calls in like the latest time ever. Like the whole action is already over. The animals are coming back and only then do they realize, oh, maybe I should actually run away and go for some safety. Oh, yeah, okay, those ones went down as well. Let's go look at these over here though first. I'll send my dog tracking in a second. I'm just gonna pick up the ones that we already know where they are first. But he's almost max level here already. And how are you doing in terms of bond? Okay, we should probably very quickly praise you, pet you, and just give you some more love so that you get leveled up a little bit quicker. And what is going on with your tongue there? Let's give you a treat as well. Why not? You deserve a treat. You've been running around all day. You need some energy. Let's go. Let's go pick up these whitetail. I gotta go. If I don't make it back and stream, have a great day, everyone. Okay, thank you for being here, Jana. Thank you very much. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Now, that's a nice buck. That is a nice buck. He's got a very tall rack. He's going up very high, but very nice. Stomach intestine and liver shot. I will take that any day for sure. Then here's the other one. If they're okay, they're all gonna lay here, so let's get our dog to track one of them just so that he has something to do as well. Where are you? Where did my dog go? Oh, there you are. Which one are you gonna pick? Yay, you found him. Whoop whoop. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay, I can't pet you now. Let's pet you here. There we go. And then let's confirm him. Oh, just barely snuck under that vertebrae. We just barely snuck the shot under there. And then what did we get here? This is a very odd rack. This is a very odd rack, but I don't know, kind of satisfying as well. If I'm being honest here, it is kind of satisfying for sure. Now, oh look, almost 20, 2 more %. He needs to not. We're gonna get those levels real quick. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Perfect. Do you know what level you have to be to get the moose collar? 26, I think. I think you get that at level 26. Look, he leveled up. Okay, we don't even have to give you treats. Let's level him up. Let's give him another trait. Your dog naturally more willing to work and has increased focus. Your dog has a chance to highlight the wounded animal. I want to try this one out. I want to see if that works well or not. Wait, are they coming back already? Hello. Nice to see all of you whitetail deer back here. I'm not gonna say no to shooting. Ooh, that's a terrible shot. Okay, that one's down though, at least. At least we got that one. That is good for sure. At least we got him. Now I do want to... Actually, you know what? We're going to pick up this one. We're going to go once to this spot here. Shoot a couple more there. And then I want to quickly show you guys that one other rack for the black buck that I was talking about earlier. And then I think we might call it a day. Because we are basically at almost 2 hours now. And I'm really, really tired as well. So yeah, I don't think I can go for too much longer. I will probably still be up and lurking in some other people's streams, watching those, but I am starting to notice that I am trying to suppress yawning every 2 seconds, which is not very fun. I'd rather like to yawn, but I can't yawn every 2 seconds on here because then I couldn't speak. But yeah, here's that level 1, and then I think we have one more down somewhere here as well. I just don't know where that blood is. I'd just like to know generally where it would be, but you know what, I'm just gonna let my dog do it. It's got to be around somewhere in a 50-meter radius about me. TTV, how often do you change your name? I swear, you had like 2 different names today. Or 3 even, I don't know. I know you had something with UVE or something like that, starting off. And then you went back to TTV. I don't know if you had something else in between as well. But I swear, YouTube should take like a day to change the name, and you managed to change your name like, what, 3-4 times? Within 2 hours. What's up with his tongue at the moment though? It's kind of stuck there. I think I've said that before, but it looks a little bit odd. I mean, it's not like terrible. It just looks a little bit weird. Oh, this was the other male that we shot and absolutely butchered the shot on, but apparently we have one more down as well. I change my name frequently. Don't mind it. as long as you have TTV in there somewhere, I'll always know it's TTV. But yeah, I like the point that you make, because you're open about your disabilities. I mean, that's a key point of getting along with them. Speaking from experience there. But yeah, if you're open about it, don't take my critique about it, and just, I don't know, in general, or have an openness to it. I feel like generally people like that, with that kind of mindset, are usually always cope better with it in general. Like, it's proven, and I'll speak there from first-hand experience as well. Like, if you can, like, I'll use joking around, like, in parentheses, because obviously joking around about disabilities is not a good thing in that sense. But like, if you yourself can kind of like talk openly and in a jokingly way as well about it, and kind of get some of like the jokes about it, it's always going to make it easier, and people are going to be more comfortable asking you questions about it. and you don't have those weird awkward moments where you're just sitting there like, oh, so you have that, and then there's just silence. For me, I'd much rather be there, sitting there, and just talk openly with the person sitting in front of me about it, and have an open and funny conversation about it. And if I have something that bothers me, then obviously, yeah, I'll say it. But other than that, I'm just like, I'll make a joke about like my own like disability by myself in that sense. Irish, welcome. How are you doing? Changing your picture. See, I don't know, but I don't change my YouTube name. I mean, it would be dumb if I suddenly change my name like every day. That'd look a little bit odd. But I remember when I changed my profile pic or my logo, it took, I think, about a day for it to actually go through and like activate everywhere. Like I had it on my icon on like, you know, when you go on YouTube on the top right corner, you can press like certain options there. Like it was changed there instantly, but like in chat, I still had my old logo for like a good day or so on other live streams. Jello, welcome. Guess what? I don't know. What? I'll guess that. That's my guess. I spotted an 8 mythical leucistic Cape Buffalo on my map, but I still need to find it. Nice. Very nice. Exactly. If you see it somewhere, you'll have it somewhere there. You will be able to see it. I'm doing okay as well. I'm very tired though. I've said this now I think 4 or 5 times, but I was up until like 7 a.m. this morning watching the UFC with a friend, and I slept very little. I was even debating if I was just gonna just go through the night, pull an all-nighter, and then just go really early to bed today, but then I was like, I gotta stream today. I need some energy. I need some energy to be able to stream. And here we are now. Streaming, having some nice tea. Had a nice green tea just before this, but I am now slowly noticing my eyes are feeling a little bit heavy, and I'm having to suppress yawning every couple seconds. Just like this. Yeah. See, if I did that every 2 seconds, that'd be a very silent stream. That's my aim. I want to educate people. Like the yeah. Good aim. That is a good aim, TTV. Did you watch Ireland Pen Looks? Oh, you're down to Irish. I did not see it, but I assume Irish probably did. Oh, is that new? Oh, look at that! I did not know that was here. I thought that was somewhere else. Look. They put a sign posting up for Biggie. That is awesome. That is really, really cool. I really thought that was somewhere else. I know they posted about it. I didn't know that it was at this lake here though. I really did not know that. That is cool though. That is very cool. Let's look. Can we get our dog to sit here? I wanna try and get a picture with the dog. Sit down. Alright, I actually want you to come closer here. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. You know what? I'll just let you sit there, and then I'll push you over there. That's gonna make it a lot easier. Ah, there we go. Come on. Come on. No. Don't run backwards. Go this way. There we go. Cool. Perfect. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's go tracking that whitetail there now. I did not know that was there though. Honestly, I thought it was somewhere else. I thought they'd put it on Silver Ridge, but apparently it's there now. I like that though. I think that's cool. I think that is awesome. Very disappointing, Irish. I give up on that team now. What do you mean? Oh, I assume that the team you're rooting for lost. I'm just gonna assume that now. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but if you say it like that you're disappointed, that just usually always means that they lost. Exactly. So he was a YouTuber that passed away, I think, like at the end of like Q3 of last year. And yeah, it was just a big shock to like everyone in the community. And there was like a big stream as well that I think his brother held in kind of in memory. But then I think at the beginning of this year, they said that they put a memorial in the game in for him. But based on the pictures that I'd seen there, I hadn't read the entire post because it kind of popped up right before I was leaving the house. So I didn't manage to read through all of it, but there was a Silver Ridge picture in there. So I thought that it was actually on Silver Ridge Peaks and not on Layton Lakes, but I'm happy I found out where that is now. There might be another one somewhere else, but this is the first one that I've seen. And yeah, obviously, well, he played Call of the Wild. That makes sense that he was playing Call of the Wild because, well, otherwise, why would there be a memorial for him in Call of the Wild? Now let's give him a treat as well. The last treat of the day, I think. Now let's look. What was this guy? 80.47, decently big. And now this is what I want. Let's go to the trophy lodge so I can show you guys real quick the one black buck that I found that I thought looked really cool because it had a very different rack to all the other ones. It looked very, very different. Oh, jeez. Wasn't released how he died. His brother just said he was found at his home with Call of the Light loaded up on his computer. Yeah, I remember. It was just, I just know like that it was sudden. Like I didn't know if there was actually that somebody said how he died in the end, but I just know that it was like sudden. Like it was just like a big shock for everybody seeing that or hearing about it rather. But yeah, let's put, actually no, we're gonna put them on the wall real quick. All three of them next to each other. Like that. Let's put him there. And let's place him there. I hope that this is the right one. Yeah, okay, you guys can see the difference, right? Let me quickly go over that. So this guy, first of all, I think he's a lot narrower than both of these guys over here. But he's very even. This guy is a bit uneven, and here you can see kind of the horn discoloration that you have now. So on the left side you have the darker kind of horn variation, like the very dark one that's basically only brown, and then on the right you have the kind of lighter beige almost color that is basically beige all the way around, but has a little bit of a darker tint to it in the second curl. This is the other one that kind of has the gradient look to it, where it kind of starts off light on the bottom and then goes darker and darker and darker the further up you go to the top. So you can see that there is a good variation in terms of how they look, and very narrow, kind of medium width, and then this is almost in between those two. Now I gotta look, do I have some more saved harvests that I can, yeah, you know what, we're just gonna taxonomize them and put them all next to each other, because there is quite a good variety in how they look. I don't know which one's which, but yeah, look, that's a super wide one. That is a very, very wide one. And then I think this is just a small one, yeah. Okay, so that's just a very small one. Just to kind of show how different they look. I mean, it is crazy. They look very, very different. Irish, we're actually about to end the stream, sadly, because we've been going for a bit over 2 hours now. But yeah, we are basically ending it here. I wanted to end by showing off a little bit more of the black buck, how they look, the kind of horn variation, because people were asking me about it under some of the comments if I could show off the variation, and so why don't we do that here. Let me actually take one picture of all of them in one, just to show off their awesome variation, because they do look really cool. I still go back and watch his videos. Yeah, I haven't watched one in forever, honestly, but I might go back actually, because it's been a while. It has been for sure. I wanted diamonds with the gradient horn. Yeah, I think this one looks really, really cool. But I also like, this is the one thing I like. I kind of like the unequalness that they have, that this side here looks different to, actually I can't show you the other side, but the two sides look different. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I love how that looks. I also like that he's kind of uneven, that he's not the exact same on each side. It just adds a whole different touch to them, and I am so excited that one Tuesday, or well actually on Wednesday, we're going to stream them, and we're going to try and look if we can get ourselves a diamond of these, because I really want to try and get myself one with a bow and put him in a nice special spot, because these guys look awesome. I love how they look for sure. Okay, TTV, thank you for stopping by. Bye bye. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, as it really does help the stream out a lot, and the channel in general. Thank you as well for hitting 1700 subs. I think it was this morning. We're well on the way to 2000 subs, which is going to be very awesome. And of course, I think that makes sense, but if you guys haven't done so yet, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're always notified when I upload new videos or live stream just like this. And of course, with that being said, have a good day, bye bye, and peace.